Welcome once again to Breakthrough with Jeff. This is the place where we live life with zero limits. And that's not just a statement, it is a truth that we are creators of our destiny. And if there are any limits, they are in our minds and emotions, the world within us. And that is the only place God wants you to take responsibility over so that your external world can change. I like the serenity prayer. Lord, give me the wisdom to know the change I need to take and to know what I can change and what I cannot change. And when it comes to change, there are these two areas: your thoughts and your emotions. That is your responsibility. And unless you take 100% responsibility for your thoughts and emotions, nothing is going to change. And so as we talk about the new year and talking about creating a new story and living a life like you have never done before, creating into existence something that does not exist, you got to take full responsibility. You have to see yourself as the creator of your destiny. Your life as it is right now, you are responsible 100% for creating this current reality. But this is not the only reality. There's a reality that exists in some high dimension that you can only access by raising your standard and raising the standard of your frequency so that you can align with that reality. And there is in some reality, your goal exists and is real. Can you raise your standard to that level? Can you awaken your consciousness, your awareness to the level where your dreams exist? Otherwise, if you continue to live in your 3D existence, where you only look at things as they are and not really show up to make them the way you want them to be. And that is the essence of leadership. Leadership is about making things the way you want them to be. And if you want to be a leader in this world, then you have to be a self-leader. You got to learn to lead yourself. And when you learn to lead yourself, you begin with your leading yourself in terms of your emotions and leading yourself in terms of your thoughts. Otherwise, if you can't lead yourself, you can't lead anyone. And there's no change you can expect if you cannot lead yourself. If you cannot take charge of your life, your inner world, there's no way you're taking charge of your external world. And concern yourself not with the external world, because your responsibility is your inner world. So you got to see yourself as the creator of your current reality. When you look at the things, your relationships, your job, your career, looking at your money situation, your finances, you're looking at your health, your mindset, your spirituality, you created what you see before you. You are the creator. And when you take responsibility, you make the affirmation that I am the conscious creator of my destiny. I am the conscious creator of my destiny. I am the conscious creator of my destiny. I am creating it by my terms and by my standard. And so the life I'm living, I have no excuses. I created it. I created that life. By God's grace, I made it. I created it. And if I don't like it, I can create a different life. So that is the responsibility. You're moving from a victim where things are happening to you to a master where things are happening for you and where you're making things happen, because the power is within you, my friend. The power is within you. The change is possible, but you got to take 100% responsibility and live this life to the fullest. Listen, where in your life are you doing really, really well? Look at an area of your life where you're doing really, really well and you realize there's an area where you have intentional standard in terms of your consciousness. There's a focus in that area and you've given it attention, and there is a sense of intention. And so when it comes to raising your standard and raising the standard of your consciousness, you cannot afford not to be intentional. So it's about intention. Any area that you're doing well, okay, whether it's your relationships, your career, and there's a sense of intentionality. And if you can bring the same intentionality in other areas where you're not doing so well, let me ask you a question, okay? When were you last intentional about your living, about your life? When were you last intentional about your career? When were you last intentional about your mission, your calling, your purpose? When were you last intentional about your relationship? The moment you begin to live an intentional life, where you can say, this is my intention, is to show up as a leader and to serve people from my highest intention, you begin to see change. And if the next 1 year, you're going to make an impact and it's going to be a year worth remembering, it will take everything. It will take all that you got. It will take your attention and intention. It will take everything. Are you ready? Are you ready to give up everything so you can receive your dreams? Are you ready to give up your ego? Are you ready to give up your comfort so you can receive your... Are you ready? Are you ready to do whatever it takes to get your dreams? Otherwise, this is the kind of time, we're in a kind of a season where you got to let go of people that are not aligned with you. They're not aligned with where you're going. They're not aligned with your energy and your vibration, and let them go, because we don't have much time to carry on people that are not willing to go. If you're not willing to go, that's okay. Get out of here. Get out of my business. Get out of, get people out of your face that are not going where you're going. There's some people that's just hanging around you for nothing, and they're just dragging you behind. Okay, so you got to protect your energy. When you raise your standard, don't let people... It's a high cost to raise your standard. It's like living in another world, because it's a different, level of consciousness. The moment you raise your standard, you raise your consciousness, you got to protect your energy and have no regret in letting people go. Let them go. If someone is not aligned with you, let them go. The time of carrying people on your shoulders are gone. And remember, again, if we can use the same metaphor, no carrying people in terms of, unforgiveness. This is a time to let go of people you've not forgiven, and forgive yourself too, because we are leaving the weight behind even as we run for our dreams. Are you ready? Are you ready? What does it take for you to become the person you're born to be? I wish you all the best as you prepare. And I am intentional about raising an army. In the next 1 year, I'm looking at the beginning, as we cross the year, I'm looking at 24 people in 2024 that will make a commitment for the next 1 year to be relentless in their personal development, to take 100% responsibility on their life. I want to work with them as their coach and mentor, and whether it's their businesses, their relationships, whatever it is, we are going to work together and celebrate at the end of the year. So 24 people in 2024. Are you gonna be part of that team? If you want to be part of my team, one thing I promise you is leadership. And we are only working with people that are committed. We are looking at commitment, and we are looking at zero excuses and zero limits. So I'm looking forward. I'll leave my link below. If you're interested in joining my clan, 24 elders. Be one of them. And I'm telling you, we are going to turn around your life, all the areas of your life. So click on the link below and join my team of extraordinary leaders, people that want to not only go through transformation and breakthrough, but want to bring that change in those around them. Thank you so much. God bless you, and keep shining. Keep shining. Goodbye.